I've seen everything that's done under the sun, and behold, all is vanity. That's not me speaking, that's Solomon, the great king, the richest man ever, a trillionaire. He had wealth beyond measure, power, influence, women, land, fame, everything men are still chasing today. He had it. And after having it all, he looked back and said, vanity, meaningless, empty. Now think about that for a second. If the richest man ever said all of it is meaningless, why are so many of us chasing that very exact same thing? It doesn't make sense. We live in a generation that's obsessed with success.
Yeah. 10 grand means nothing now. Yeah. 10 grand is lunch in London.
Every time you open your phone, you see people flashing cars, designer clothes, luxury trips. We scroll, we compare, and we think, man, if I had all these things, I'd definitely be happy, right? Most people think like that. But let me ask you, do you really think that money alone by itself will make you happy, joyful? Take a look at celebrities, for example, or actors or athletes. They have the lifestyle most people dream of, right? Mansions, private jets, millions in the bank. They look like they've won, basically. But behind closed doors, it's a different story.
Will you ever sue?
Yeah, all the time. But I can't because I got a mom and a sister and like a family and stuff.
I'm never happy.
Never. Are you happy when you're angry? You said something like that before.
I'm happy when I'm angry. Yeah,
Gotcha.
for sure.
So when he gets angry, he'll be happy. So you guys get that.
That's why.
Depression, anxiety, divorce, broken family.
And they wanted to medicate me every day. You realize, like, they could have just switched to medication.
Addictions. Some of the most famous people we know and we envy are really miserable on the inside. And that's the effect of bad money. King Solomon said, I amassed silver and gold for myself and the treasure of kings and provinces. I acquired male and female singers and a harem as well, the delight of a man's heart. I became greater by far than anyone in Jerusalem before me. In all this, my wisdom stayed with me. I denied myself nothing my eyes desired. I refused my heart no pleasure. My heart took delight in all my labor, and this was the reward for all of my toil. Yet when I surveyed all that my hands had done, and what I had toiled to achieve, everything was meaningless, a chasing after the wind. Nothing was gained under the sun. Bad money is when you chase wealth with the wrong intentions. When you chase money for status, for women, for clout, for validation. And the truth is, bad money doesn't heal you. It really exposes you. It exposes the lack of discipline, the emptiness inside, the weakness you try to cover with material things. How many men chase money just to impress women?
Man, women are something else. You know, I don't like to talk about them for long, to be honest, because they always leave me with a strong depression.
Men reward promiscuity, they reward toxicity, they reward non-traditional values, but then they claim they want a good woman. And then you're like, this is strange. What they're saying and what they're doing is different. Look at what they're saying. They want good traditional women, but look at what they're investing in.
Yeah.
They're investing in the woman with her entire body out, and the other things men will say is, I want a natural woman, no makeup. But you see who they're following on Instagram. It's nothing but surgeries, fillers, this, that, and the other.
I think it's most men. How many women chase money just to feel secure? And at the end, they realize that the money didn't bring love. It didn't bring peace. It didn't bring purpose. Here's the truth. Money without purpose is a curse. You can have millions and still be bankrupt inside. You can have the cars, the watches, the status, and still cry yourself to sleep at night. That's why people who still have everything still overdose today, still commit suicide, and still destroy themselves. Because the fact is, bad money is never going to satisfy your heart. You're always going to be chasing for more and more and more to fill that emptiness. But that emptiness can never be filled. It can never be filled with money alone. But let me show you the other side, the bright side. King Solomon said, so I saw that there is nothing better for a person than to enjoy their work, because that is their lot. There is such a thing as good money. Money that you gain when you are chasing your true purpose. Good money comes when you stop chasing materialistic things and start chasing your calling. When you live for something bigger than yourself, when money stops being the goal, but it becomes the tool. Money is a tool. See, money by itself is not evil. It's neutral. The question is, what are you using it for? When I started shifting my mindset, I stopped asking, how am I going to get rich? I started asking myself, what's my purpose? What am I on earth to do? What's my legacy? What was I created for? And when you discover that, money begins to flow. Instead of running after money, money starts running after you. Instead of chasing it, you attract. Because your vision, your discipline, your habits, they align with a purpose, a greater picture. That's what we call good money. Good money builds families, not destroys them. Good money creates opportunities, doesn't destroy them. Good money leaves a legacy, not emptiness. Good money gives peace, joy, fulfillment, laughs, smiles, and not just a bank balance. Now let me ask you, which one are you chasing? Good money or bad money? Every day you have a choice to scroll your phone, compare yourself to strangers, and chase vanity. Or to dig deep, discover your purpose, and build a life that actually matters. Because when you die, the reality is that nobody's gonna care how many cars you got, how many women you had, and how many likes you got. What matters is the legacy you left, honestly. The lives you impacted, the purpose you fulfilled. So stop chasing money for money's sake and stop selling your soul for things that don't last. Chase your purpose and build your legacy. Let money be the servant and not the master. That's how you find peace. That's how you find joy. And that's how you find true success. This is Improve with JV. In this program, we improve our body, our mind, and our soul. We're here to upgrade. We're here to develop. We're here to be better than we were yesterday. And follow me, and I'll keep on giving you tools, advice to improve and walk in your purpose.